Three, two, and now we're live. What's up? What's up, Sean? What's up, Jez?
Welcome to Uber's live chat. Ooh, it's a panel, baby.
Good evening, everyone, and side chatters. Let's see what's in store for today.
Probably get a bunch of viewers. I mean, people have been getting a bunch of viewers. It's been weird.
What are we talking about today, lads?
Yo, Jamie's already there. What's up, Jamie?
How's your rocket coming, Jez?
All right. I've sent out Brian, Skyfly Brian, message. Hopefully,
is he going to help you?
I just need some information off him, so I'm hoping I can have a conversation with him a bit later on and get the ins and outs about some things, and yeah, that's about it, really.
Okay,
just setting things,
that's cool.
Setting things up in place. You know, doing the right channel.
Are you thinking about contacting Mike? Rocket Mike, steam engine rocket guy, flat Earth rocket man, Rocket Mike.
Yeah, I mean, if he's got some information that can help me, it'd be appreciated.
Well, I mean, he's one of the only people I know who built his own rocket, so he might have some information.
It's mainly like the airspace. That's we need to go. Yes, mate.
Okay, so a couple places that I think you can go and get your information to some people that will be able to help you. One of them is definitely Crow 777.
Yeah.
And then you email him, let him know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Helpful, I think, in getting you where you need to go as far as what you need financially and everything else. Also, fail. He also has an audience as well, and he does his shows. You can call him and do like live calls. I've called him a couple times. That'll be another place that I would check out as well.
Yeah, because it's got to be done right. You know, go to the proper channels, and you know, make it all legit and all looks official. You know, that's the way I want it. You know, because don't get me wrong, I could just say bollocks and send it up, and then get in trouble for it, and and in the community's eyes, a rocket that's just going to be sent up there, they might get a bit of itchy feet, and they might not want to help. So at least they know it's through proper channels and it's done properly, and there's no cutting corners. But don't get me wrong, if if I had the money, like I'd say fucking bollocks to it, I'd send it straight up. But when you're doing it with the community, you've got to do it properly through the proper channels.
And how are you today, Uber? Welcome to your channel.
I'm good, man. I'm just getting ready to go out and do some driving, get some work done.
Word. I am doing nothing.
Let's see.
I know she didn't have Joe's with her, but she could be a carrier. Whatever she touches, she could spread its market. But she's still going to work.
How are you today, Jared?
Yeah, Jared, you look like you're working today.
Right now, I am working inside, so I can't talk right now. Whenever I want to deliver, but hello to everybody. Love you all. You're awesome.
Does he sound like he's under a pool to anybody else?
Yeah,
he always does.
I liked it when he was on his laptop. It's nice and crystal.
Did you get fired, Sean?
No.
No.
How you doing, P?
What's
Good.
What's up, man? How
Hey,
you been?
man.
Pretty good. I went on Jose's panel today, and I was arguing with the ballers. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I saw you were live, and you were like playing Poncho for a minute.
Oh, I was playing that was old stuff from when I first got into Flat Earth.
I got you.
Poncho was pretty much the same back then too. He like flipped out on everyone because
Yeah,
this one guy didn't believe Stonehenge was a hoax or whatever, and
Yeah,
so
but it is.
He got yelled at for that.
When was that?
But
man?
you've seen the pictures, right, of the cement?
This was like 3 years ago. Well, I know they like reconstructed it or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, that's kind of enough to say that it's not real.
Yeah, but it's like that really was a site where they found those stones, and at one time probably was.
Maybe it was real at one time, but okay.
I've been there.
So you believe
I've been there too.
That's what this guy said on
16.
That's what this guy said on Poncho's panel. He was a flat earther, but he was really into Stonehenge. So he didn't. At the time, it was like Jeranism put out a video that Stonehenge was a hoax or someone like that. So it's like you had to agree with what Poncho said, or you got kicked off the panel.
Or that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I went there. I don't believe that's the original site it's on. I
think it's the original site. I just don't think it's the original stones.
No, some of the stones are fiberglass, mate.
Yeah, it's cement and shit.
Hey, so you didn't lose your job though? I was just making sure.
No, he said, I'm considering firing you, which considering is
shit, dude.
Yeah, considering is not fired yet. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow.
I'm gonna take off, but I'll leave you guys with a quote from Thomas Jefferson: "The opinions and beliefs of men." Oh wait, this is the wrong quote. Fuck. I read some really good quote about Thomas Jefferson where he said, "I never lost." So okay, it's something about I never lost a friend over differences in politics or religion or beliefs. So it was something like that. So I thought that was a good quote. But anyways, all right. Have a good day, everyone. I'm gonna take it.
Peace out, man.
Take care, dude. Take care.
See you later, boy.
That actually is a damn good quote.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense, dude. I mean, fuck. I live in a house full of people that still think it's a ball. Doesn't really bother me much. Although, I can tell you this, it is really cool having Snack here and having somebody else I can talk to about this shit.
Is Snack here?
No, I meant here, like as in like downstairs, Sean.
Oh, your house, right?
Yeah. Like,
I forgot it was real life. Real life.
That's mad, isn't it? Two ballers living together. Flat earthers, fucking ballers.
well, but half the house is a bunch of globe believers. Although, Dave, my friend, came to me last night and he goes, dude, so just look into spherical trigonometry for me. And I was like, okay. Because, like, he's stuck on this whole spherical trigonometry deal. Because he
I'm
thinks
gonna look up Euclidean geometry.
He thinks that proves that it's a ball, like pretty substantially, because somebody that he has great respect for talks about them using spherical trigonometry to calculate for in the Navy and stuff like that. And I was like, that's bullshit. Because okay, so you know what? I'm actually gonna look into this right now because this kind of has been bugging the shit out of me. Like,
yeah, they use Euclidean geometry, which is planar geometry.
Okay.
And that's what Merle's always on about, is Euclidean geometry.
Spherical trigonometry navigation. Yeah, okay. And okay. Using spherical trigonometry for navigation. When did they start using spherical trigonometry? Because I guarantee you Christopher Columbus did not know spherical trigonometry. Or Magellan. Any of those guys.
I gotta call my boss. Wish me luck.
I thought everything was said and done, Sean. I thought you were all good. Spherical trigonometry. This will give some information on when it was. Trigonometry in Greek mathematics and major developments in this long mathematics are discussed fully in history of trigonometry. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at all this shit later. Because this is gonna take me a minute to break down.
They're very clever in hiding the history behind why the experiment started, why you would want to try to know what spherical trigonometry is and why would it apply. There's no natural thing that comes about, tells me that this place we live on is a sphere. So therefore, why would I need to start to measure things like how far the sun is or the sphericity of the earth? These aren't natural things that come about. So you have to ask yourself, why did the question come about in the first place?
Well, you see, this whole like equation right here, all right, is like done with a fucking calculator, dude. Like a scientific calculator. Let's see what the value of, because dude, it's been a long time since I've taken this shit. Value of sine. Okay. Sine calculator. Calculate sine of any real number. Enter the value. No. Let's try what is the value of sine on a calculator. Oh, good. This are the main functions used in trigonometry and are based on a right-angled triangle. Before getting stuck into the function, it helps to give a name to each side of the right angle. Opposite is opposite to the angle. Adjacent is adjacent next to the angle. Sine, cosine, and tangent. Oh wait, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Without a calculator. Here we go.
We want to solve the equation 2 sine theta equals square root 3 and the equation 2 sine theta equals negative square root 2 on the interval from 0 to 2 pi without using a calculator, which means we'll be solving these two equations using the unit circle and reference triangles. So for the first step, we want to isolate sine theta. So if we have 2 sine theta equals square root 3, we would divide both sides by 2. So we have sine theta equals square root 3 divided by 2. So for the next step, let's determine in which quadrants the sine function is positive. Remember, sine theta equals y divided by r on the coordinate plane. And if we have a right triangle, sine theta is equal to the ratio.
Wait.
Sine theta I without using a calculator, which means we'll be solving these two equations using the unit circle and reference triangles. So for the first step, we want to isolate sine theta. So if we have 2 sine theta equals square root 3, we would divide both sides by 2. So we have sine theta.
Okay. Now, I'm no math genius and all, but why was he allowed to divide it by 2 just because he wanted to get rid of this 2? Like, and whatever.
Equals
I remember math now.
Divided by 2. So
Square root of 3 over 2.
Let's determine in which quadrants the sine function is positive. Remember, sine theta equals y divided by r on the coordinate plane. And if we have a right triangle, sine theta is equal to the ratio of the opposite side to the hypotenuse. So because sine theta is equal to y divided by r, sine theta is positive wherever the y coordinate is positive. So sine theta is positive in the first quadrant, where both coordinates are positive, and sine theta is also positive in the second quadrant, where x is negative, but y is positive. Let's first solve this equation using the unit circle, and then we'll also solve it using reference triangles. So the unit circle, y is equal to sine theta, which means we're looking for a y coordinate of square root 3 divided by 2 in the first and second quadrants. Notice how here we have a y coordinate of square root 3 divided by 2 at pi/3 radians.
Okay, so Jared, apparently sailors were also mathematicians. Like, I can't imagine these men on these boats sitting there. I just picture them sitting there with their boat rocking everywhere and them trying to do these fucking math problems, dude.
I wonder if there's any I wonder if there's any documentation, like real documentation, when these sailors allegedly sailed across the ocean and the people that spotted land wonder how many miles away they were when they spotted land. Like, oh, we were, 30 nautical miles out when we spotted, and then accidentally they realized that, oh, wait, that can't be happening because we should be seeing. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if anybody outed themselves before, if there's a slip up in the historical record, so to speak.
Well, Jerry,
You know what I mean?
When they
That
give
makes
these
sense.
measurements for how long a nautical mile is, dude, I always ask myself, how the fuck did they ever measure that? All right.
I also have a little bit of a problem with getting onto a boat for 3 months and counting on just sails as your power of just using wind as your power. I don't know. There's something weird about that doesn't seem to strike me as plausible. I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying that something doesn't seem right with that as well.
No, that happens all the time. I know people that basically like live on a boat. They just sit there and circle the oceans and shit.
Yeah.
They love it. Me, I don't know. I don't think I could deal with that all the time.
There's no way I could. No way. I just mean,
So I wonder when they actually did start using spherical trigonometry. To be able to calculate where they're going.
would it have been something they would have needed to have to be educated on in order for them to actually go out and sail the ocean? Is that kind of the question we're posing?
It's a very good question, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. When okay, I lost my mouse for a second on my screen. Spherical Oh, this seems like it's legit. It's from the American Mathematical Society. All I'm saying is, how the hell are they doing this on the water, dude? Like, how are they measuring how many nautical miles over water? Let's find out. This says that a nautical mile is based on the circumference of the Earth and is equal to 1 minute of latitude. Here we go. How are nautical miles measured? So it says right here that by contrast, the distance of nautical miles between degrees of longitude is not constant because lines of longitude become closer together as they converge at the poles. Whoops. Apparently I was muted the whole time I was trying to talk to you guys. My bad. Wow. The European datum, however, this is by no means an exhaustive list. Within the world geodetic system, there are several different datums that have been in use throughout the years. There are huh. It's funny that that link sent me to WGS 1866, huh?
What was 1866?
No, they started using this stuff in like the 90s or in the 1900s, like 1930. So it just makes me ask, what the hell were all these other guys using? Well, all right, man. Looks like I'm not really going to have anyone hopping in here for a panel. So I think I'm just going to end this then. Because I got to get going and get out on the road, man.
All right, homie. Catch you later.
Peace out. All right, everyone. I'm going to wrap this up. Guess everyone's passed out on Tuesday or something. Fuck, I don't know. But since no one really showed up, I'm not going to keep a panel open. That's just dead air. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.